Yeah, so I think from an engineer to an actress, and just an hour back you were a journalist interviewing Rishabh. So lots of different roles, and Rishabh being an Excellence Awards winner, and John, you just announced the 3rd season of Excellence Awards. So that's a massive commitment, like over 1 crore rupees has been put into this 3rd season, which is massive. And also the Masters, which have gone live today. So I know you've covered a little bit about it, but would you want to just give out a few sort of key points around how this Excellence Awards has come through, and how you know, a lot of Indian students have already found value in it, like Rishabh.
We have a live example
here.
Yes,
exactly. Lots of his colleagues, and how these students can now go in for Masters, the specializations that are offered with the various you know, different subjects to choose from, and also tap into the funding opportunity through the Excellence Award. So that will be really good for these students, considering we are launching it here at their campus today.
Yes, yes, certainly. So in terms of the New Zealand Excellence Awards, this is a partnership between the New Zealand government through Education New Zealand and our 8 universities. So each of our 8 universities is committed to co-fund partial scholarships just dedicated towards Indian students. And what that reflects is 2 things. One is the growing demand for a New Zealand university education from our Indian students. We've seen a 20% increase just in 2017 alone of the numbers of Indian.
The students future ready. So yeah, I think safety, the variety of courses, the cultures, and having the opportunity to interact with, you know, different cultures and different kind of people, which makes you ready for a global, for global opportunities, for not only having opportunities here, but also knowing what's going on everywhere else, and being ready for all kind of technologies coming in, all kinds of you know, things happening in the world.
Just on that, John, would you like to talk a little bit about the student experience and the emphasis that Education New Zealand puts on the student experience? Like when a student from India or wherever in the world goes to New Zealand, there is one part of it around studying at a campus and getting imparted that education, but also the overall student experience and the emphasis that we put into that there is like a really positive experience that a student has. And I understand, like Education New Zealand, like my organization, all has a team working on that particular part of the work.
Yes, well, even if I start from when I was a student, straight away when you enroll in the university, you get a whole lot of information about what to expect, what you need to prepare for, right down from finances to clothing to all of those sorts of things. And through to being welcomed at the airport when you arrive if you're an international student. And then there's dedicated orientation weeks, which are a lot of fun before the real study and work starts. I don't know if you'd like to share any stories from orientation weeks?
Oh yeah, the orientation is amazing. You get a hang of the universities over there, the people over there. There are so many student advisors which basically keep you in touch with all these particular activities. Each and everything is so very streamlined that you can easily imbibe in that. That's one of the amazing things that I've experienced.
And I think another point to add is that career and education counsellors and even job centres are all located on campus. So whether you're looking for support to work, options for where to live, or if you want to change where you want to live, financial advice, student support and counselling, all of those things are embedded or available across all of our universities. In fact, many of them are required by law in New Zealand to ensure that students have a positive student experience. So New Zealand was the first country in the world to require, under federal or parliamentary legislation, a code of practice for international students, which meant that anyone enrolling an international student had to provide minimum standards of care to ensure that the student experience was a positive one. Because whether it's a New Zealand student, an international student, we want people to be succeeding in their studies and their lives so that they can go on and have a positive life experience and also be alumni and advocates for the experience they've had. So it's really central to our mission. It's one of the reasons why international education is our fourth largest industry, because there's such a strong focus on it, and it plays such a positive role in enriching New Zealand's culture, because we have students from more than 180 countries contributing their own perspectives, and we have student clubs from all parts of the world at all of our campuses, and they make a great contribution on campus and off campus. It's fantastic.
Yeah, I think, sorry? Yes.
Brings us to the end of today's session. Along